Let's see, give it just a minute for people to come on here if they want to. And we're going to talk about Street and Yeet and the things we got coming up. Let's talk about what's going on with the Cougar. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll leave this live up and people can watch it as they want to. So what's going on with the Cougar? Hey, appreciate you. Thank you. What's going on with the Cougar? Well, we was going to take the Cougar to the Dragon Drive. We had it all set up, all ready to go, really. Got the motor dialed in, actually added a nitrous kit to it, and the transmission is not cooperating. Yeah, it's supposed to be a vinyl top car, and we painted it with a bedliner product just to make it look like a vinyl top, and it kind of does. It kind of works. But the transmission in this thing decided to lose high gear at the last minute, and we're supposed to leave Wednesday morning for the Street and Yeet. So I've got a plan with that transmission, and I got a plan for a video for it. I've actually reached out to a guy. I won't say who it is right now because I'm going to keep it a surprise. He's a well-known guy. I've actually reached out to him and said, hey, I'd like to learn how to build an automatic transmission. I buy all the parts, do all the work and everything. Would you stand over my shoulder and stare at me while I while I learn to rebuild this? And he has agreed to that. So we're going to have a video pretty soon on how to rebuild an automatic transmission, and we'll all learn together. That's just so. The car still drives around town good. It's just when you hammer it, it loses third gear. It'll come back if you let off of it. So there's a little something weird going on in there, but we're just going to let it rest and skip it for this one. I love that channel name, Puddle of Cheese. You would definitely be my wife's favorite channel. She loves cheese. So we're not taking the having trouble with Lincoln Continental Mark III coupe. No kickdown lever. In the Netherlands. Oh Lord, have mercy. I don't even know how you get. I guess everything's ordered online if you're going to do from the Netherlands, right? That was a 67 Mercury Cougar. Sorry, went away from it a little too early. That's a 67 Mercury Cougar, and that was going to be our Dragon Drive car until the transmission decided to leave the chat the other day. Funny how nitrous does not help solve that problem. But we were going to take the Galaxy. There's just not enough time to get all the lights working and get everything legal. So we're kind of down to plan C, which is we're going to take the Mustang. I've already got the drag radials on the back. We've already got a few little things dialed in, and we're going to get it dialed in a little bit, and we're going to run this one in stick shift class. Yes, I actually have two Galaxies. Let me one of them's out on a ramp truck. We'll take it and take a look at it. Our wagon, we took our wagon to drag week last year. Was not very successful with the wagon at drag week. We also, as I'm walking back here to this Galaxy, we're working on a store for the channel so that you can get some products if you want. I also have a membership thing, so if you want to become a member of the channel, you can do that as well. Here's one of the Galaxies. This one is on the ramp truck right now because we're getting back to the we're doing a little work on it, and I put it on the back of the ramp truck. It's a little easier to work on. Sell some stuff, but I do sell some stuff. But this is one of the Galaxies. This is a 64. This one has a 385 series. This one's an automatic. I'm normally not an automatic guy, but this one is an automatic. If you've ever watched the channel, you know I like the stick shift racing. But this is one of our Galaxies. If you've got a little bit of age on you, may know who that is. Zip tied over there. Yeah. So I'm actually in the middle of filming a YouTube video. Thank you. I appreciate the subscribe. We're actually in the middle of filming a YouTube video on this car right here, right now, doing the fuel pump on it. Basically going through how you would rebuild one of these fuel pumps. So that video will be coming soon. And then sitting right in front of it is our 63. That one is FE powered, 4-speed. That one's got a 462 cubic inch FE in it, high tower, 4-speed. That's actually a pretty doggone fast car. I think it's going to be faster than this one, but I hadn't made a pass in this one yet. We just picked this one up. But we had planned on taking the 63 on the drive and drag, but two things stopped us. One, I don't have it completely road legal yet. Still got to get some lights and things done because it's always been a track car. And number two, that engine that's in it's brand new and there's never been a pass on it. So we got to thinking with time running out that it's probably not the best thing to just hit the strip with it and hit the road with it. It'd be nice to have some passes under it. So with all that being said, it brings us back to taking the Mustang for this drag and drive that we're going to be doing. And it's a stick shift too, so we're still going to be running a stick shift class, and hopefully we have pretty good luck with it. Again, as I said, I'm working on getting a store set up through here, and we'll have some products pretty soon on there. What would you recommend doing for a stock 460 big block? Well, it depends on what you're going to do with it. The weakest part of the 385 series motor, the 460, the weakest part is the rods. So if you're planning on beating on it, I would put a good set of rods in it, and the rest of it would be okay. If you're not planning on just beating the brains out of it and you want something that's good, strong driver, then daily driver, yeah, then I would do the simple things. I don't know what's on yours now, but I would do the simple things: electronic ignition, 4-barrel, good carburetor, headers, and I would just drive it. They are obscenely reliable motors, and they really do work. They're not the best as far as fuel mileage, but if you just want a little bit more out of it and want something good driver, then I would do electronic ignition, good intake and 4-barrel and headers on it, good exhaust, the basic stuff, and that thing will run forever. It's on propane. Wow. I don't know that I've ever ran a car on propane. Years ago, I had a friend of mine that had a work truck and he ran on propane. And I gotta say, I'm very uneducated on propane engines. That's a new one on me. I've had experience with that one to the effect of I drove it down the road a little bit. But as far as knowing anything about it, I really don't. Propane is very interesting. The only way to afford to drive it. I can believe that. I was told that they last longer on propane, that it doesn't wear on the engine as bad. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it is something that has intrigued me. And if there was early 90s in this area, I did see some guys a few years back playing with a propane system on a diesel truck, but they was using it like I I don't want to say like nitrous. They was using it like a power adder on a diesel truck. Again, I don't know how that works. I just know I seen those guys and talked to them about it, and they seem to like that stuff. But I'm absolutely a dummy when it comes to propane. Short of hooking it up to a camp stove and trying to fry a hamburger with it, that's about all I know about propane. But that is very, very interesting, the car running on propane. Wow. Does it feel? Is it one of those things that feels like it's got the same pep to it? Does it feel like a gas motor when you throttle response and all that, when you hit the throttle and it go? I mean, I'm kind of curious about it now. But getting back to what I was talking about, we'll be doing this drag and drive, and I will be trying to do daily uploads from the drag and drive, and I will also be trying to put out some good video from it. I have about one more video that'll be uploaded before that, and that's the one where we'll finish up the fuel system on this 64 and getting it ready to go to the track to do some testing. Outside of that, it'll be the drag and drive. So hopefully some of y'all tune in for that and enjoy that. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's for a round town cruiser. That's probably great then. I mean, might have to think about that myself and try to see what it would take to play with that and just experience it. Yeah, I'll have to look into that and do a little research on that. See how that works out. But as I was saying, we're going to try to do some at least daily shorts from the drag and drive, and I'll try to do at least a couple of full-length videos for the event. Just got here, which drag and drive are you going to do? We're doing one in the Carolinas. It's called the Southeast Street and Yeet. I've been asked by a lot of people my age what yeet means, and I'm too old to understand that term, but we're doing a Southeast Street and Yeet, and it's going to be, we're starting at Shadyside, North Carolina. We're going down to, I think it's Carolina, then Aiken, then up to Moores, South Carolina, then up to Mooresville, North Carolina, and back to Shadyside. It starts Wednesday and ends Sunday. Well, actually, Wednesday's day 0 for tech and all. The actual racing will start Thursday, and we'll be going Thursday through Sunday racing. I am competing in the stick shift class, and since you just got here, lifters and push rods, I can get lifters and push rods. I can get them for you. The best thing to do is go over to Facebook and find my Facebook page. Same name as here. It's Frizzell Racing on Facebook. You'll see a picture of my Galaxy there. Find that Facebook page and send me a message, and I'll try to help you locate your parts. Yeah, happy to help. For you just got here, we were talking about the drag and drive. Originally, I was taking the 63 Galaxy and was going to do the stick shift class, and I just didn't have time to get it finished to be road legal. So then I was going to switch classes and take the Cougar, and I had the Cougar dialed in and about ready to go, and lost high gear in the transmission. So now we're down to taking the Ford Mustang, and we're going to run it in the stick shift class. See how it does. I don't expect it to be the fastest car there, but I think we can get in, top 5 or so. Based off times from last year. Of course, everybody shows up there else faster. But yeah, that's there'll be some race, be test and tune type stuff, because not a lot of going on through the winter. Now we're fortunate enough in our part of the country, we do have tracks open for testing year round, so we can go testing. Yeah, my connection keeps falling out. I was back there at the shop, and even outside my shop, when I get back to my shop, it comes in and out. Can you confirm a stop in Columbia on Saturday during the event? Send me a text, Colleen. I've got the route on my phone, but I'm not smart enough to look at the route and do this video at the same time. So I can actually send you a link to the route, and so you can see the route and know where we're going. Oh, I love MFE Motors too. All right, guys, I got to jump off here. Grab me a bite of supper, but I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.